You're not a model, you're a waitress, and the man taking your picture is a pervert with a camera and no photography experience. You cry about—
That kills me. What's going on, family? This is your man MJ, WTF for real. And if this is your first time pulling up to the channel, I react to music, movies, all sorts of entertainment, even politics. But today I'm back with another music reaction for Tom MacDonald. Now, I've been going down the Tom MacDonald rabbit hole for over a week now, and I've been having a lot of fun listening to his music for many reasons. Number one, because I haven't heard any of these tracks before. And number two, because it really resonates with me. It really speaks to a lot of the things that, that go on in my own mind and things that I've been screaming about for quite some time. So it's definitely a treat to listen to his music. So I'm going down the road of discovery, and I am going forward and back, and even gonna touch on some of the beefs, the rap battles or rap beefs that he had. So I'm gonna be lining that up. I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it out, but I have an idea that one of my subscribers recommended, and I might do that on a live stream. We're gonna see about that, and if I do that, which I'm sure I will, I'm definitely gonna announce it and you guys will know when to pull up. Now, the track that I'm reacting to today is called Exposure. Now, in my last time reaction, I asked the question of whether or not he had a song that spoke against or towards the industry, and you guys said take a listen to Exposure. So I'm gonna do that today, gonna react to it. But before I do, go ahead and hit that like button, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the love, the support. You guys are always pulling up. Shout out to the Hangover Gang. You guys always come through, and I really appreciate that. Now, you can also support the channel by buying me a cup of coffee. I have a link in the description, and I truly appreciate the support. Let's go ahead and get into this and see what Tom is talking about. Headphones, because Tom does not play around. You got to be ready, because he comes in hot. And I have no doubt that this is going to be this.
Yeah. Let me break it down for every single doubter. You're afraid of what I'm doing, you're a coward. All your favorite rappers doing downers, and you make them feel empowered till they're fertilizing soil, pushing flowers. Yeah, what the Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka.
Hold up, Tom. You went in already. You ain't even 60 seconds into the track, man, and you already acted up. Damn, Tom, you ain't playing. Hold up.
Yeah. Let me break it down for every single doubter. You're afraid of what I'm doing, you're a coward. All your favorite rappers doing downers, and you make them feel empowered till they're fertilizing soil, pushing flowers. Yeah, what the Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka to make a buck and make you alcoholics. That make you stupid with Xanax, that make you broke with designers.
Wow.
They use the music to confuse the youth and influence.
Wow. Hold on a minute. Whoo, he called him out. He mad at you, Tom. Hold up, man.
Make them feel empowered till they're fertilizing soil, pushing flowers. Yeah, what the Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka to make a buck and make you alcoholics.
I told you, man, they lace their pockets, man. Giving us some shit that they don't even, man. Damn. Yeah, Tom, you ain't never lied about that. Especially Rick Ross. Especially. But there's a lot more of them. I wonder if he gonna call anybody else out, because he's starting out hot.
Rick Ross and 2 Chainz all have in common. They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka to make a buck and make you alcoholics. They make you stupid with Xanax, they make you broke with designers. They use the music to confuse the youth and influence minors. Isn't it funny how these rappers went from fighting to power to buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours? To turn the students to felons that just get fed to the system, cause there are people making fortunes off of privatized prisons. They objectify women till they are all that you crave. crave. So you don't realize there's more to life than just getting laid. You think you're happy, but you're really just so caught in the game that you don't realize you're wasting all your money to play.
Wait. Tom, you was...
Power to buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours. To turn
Hold up.
To make you broke with designers. They use the music to confuse the youth and influence minors. Isn't it funny how these rappers went from fighting to power?
You know, I remember back in the 90s, you know, I said it before, you know, I was a kid in the 80s, you know, I was a teenager in the 90s. I remember Public Enemy. I remember Fight the Power. I remember when hip hop was way different than it is now, or even when this track came out. You know, I think hip hop went in a completely different direction. Now, not to say that there weren't songs that glorified violence in some way, or, you know, drinking and drugging and all that shit, but he ain't never lied about that. And I don't recall, you know, too many people having a problem or speaking out or doing what Tom is doing, you know? So shout out to Tom for just speaking the obvious. It's not like he's lying. If he's lying, drop it in the comments. If he's lying, drop it in the comments. I really want to know what you think.
To buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours. To turn the students to felons that just get fed to the system. Cause there are people making fortunes off of privatized prisons. They objectify women till they are all that you crave. So you don't realize there's more to life than just getting laid. You think you're happy, but you're really just so caught in the game that you don't realize you're wasting all your money to play.
Yeah, man. If you let certain artists, or there's a bunch of them. I mean, according to them, every woman is a hoe. That ain't true, you know, but that's the rhetoric, man. It's all a game. It's all by design. These labels know exactly what they're doing. Hell, the label heads, they don't even listen to this shit. They just write checks and say, do this or do that. And they do it. That's what they do. They make just making money, man, where everybody is trying to be like them and just being broke.
They give you rappers with rainbow hair who wear clothes like your girlfriend to emasculate the men that emulate all the urban trends. Got you wearing pretty dresses and heels and popping pills like you really know how depression can feel. Y'all some posers, dying for acceptance and exposure, trying to be the rappers on the posters. All I hear is new chain, big house, fast cars, so boring. And all of that is lies, man, it's so corny. Death threats coming every other day for me, but I don't believe a word, that shit is ghost.
Hold up, is that true? He was getting death threats? For putting out his music? That's wild as hell, man. For real? Drop that in the comments. That's true. I mean, I believe if he's saying it, I gonna take him at his word, but damn.
Stories. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. Welcome to the show. If you are easily offended, then you probably should go. My resolution to losers who my new music is triggered, and just 1 million views on YouTube is too big middle fingers. I don't apologize or compromise. I quantify.
Tom, you and your middle fingers. Damn, dude. Yeah, I throw them up too, man. Why not? Man, this is crazy.
I don't believe a word, that is ghost stories. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. Welcome to the show. If you are easily offended, then you probably should go. My resolution to losers who my new music is triggered, and just 1 million views on YouTube is too big middle fingers. I don't apologize or compromise. I quantify the figures, cause I'm optimized for making a killing and getting bigger. Had the fire all along. I needed fuel and a flicker to light the fuse to the mixture of the rumors and liquor. They got nothing else to do but try to cut me with scissors. But what's a blade to a building made out of iron and pillars? Go ahead and cry me a river, cause I've been dying to go swimming, and I'm designed to find it funny when they whine cause I'm winning. I just tell the truth, it's up to you to love or dismiss it. I'm just pointing out what I feel like the game has been missing.
Yeah, man, if you don't, and I think I was saying this in the comments in one of my other reactions with a commenter, and we were just kind of chopping it up, and I think I mentioned, like, you know, people these days, and even then, when he put this track out, are so easily offended by anything, especially the truth. You know, how the hell can you be offended by the truth? You know, I just don't understand it. You know, I'm a firm believer. Like, you don't have to like everything, but shit, just eat the meat and spit out the bones. If it's true, it's true. And if it don't apply to you, then keep it moving. But that's crazy. Go ahead, Tom.
Tell the truth, it's up to you to love or dismiss it. I'm just pointing out what I feel like the game has been missing. And every time I open my mouth up, you get offended.
Where's the positivity,
you say the talk
man?
is cheap, but then you
Go
act
ahead,
like
Tom.
it's expensive. You can't afford to speak your mind, afraid you'll get rejected by some strangers on the internet whose lives are all pathetic. I was
Trolls,
surrounded
man.
by people who just pretend to be down. And then I blew up off a record, no one's friends with me now. I've realized that my potential's so intensely profound that there was bound to be some haters getting caught in the crowd. I won't apologize for anything I said or I'll say. If you're allergic to opinions, you should just walk away. Don't give a shit about your arguments and your complaints. I'd love to have you in my audience, just know it isn't safe. White people are the biggest on the planet, but even still I swear I'm sick to death of hearing it. You're not a model, you're a waitress, and the man taking your picture is a pervert with a camera and no photography experience. You cry about gorillas.
Hold up. I'm a photographer too, dog. Oh, Tom, come on.
The planet, but even still I swear I'm sick to death of hearing it. You're not a model, you're a waitress, and the man taking your picture is a pervert with a camera and no photography experience. You cry about
That kills me. I say that all the time. And I've said this to some of my clients. Said that to models, like, do your due diligence, because not every dude with a camera is an actual photographer. Like,
cry about gorillas getting shot inside a zoo and then take photos on your phone when someone's dying next to you. Y'all only care about each other if it means you'll get some views, and you can say that I'm a but what I say is just the truth. There's a disconnect between the things you feel and what's said, cause you're afraid of what they'll think, so you don't say what you meant. If being true to myself means that I'll lose the respect, then I'll stand my ground like both my feet are stuck in cement. I was raised to keep my feelings, thoughts, and words all consistent. If you're censoring your heart, then what's the reason for living? I don't need their approval to validate.
wait, if you
Then I'll stand my ground like both my feet are stuck in cement. I was raised to keep my feelings, thoughts, and words all consistent. If you're censoring your heart, then what's the reason for living? I don't need their approval to validate my position, and I don't need to be accepted, never asked for permission. They attacked me from behind and tried to silence the vision, tried to kill me with fire, and from the ashes I've risen. My motivation won't expire, I don't get tired, I get driven. If they don't like it, then they're not required to comment or listen. They just hide behind their keyboards trying to find the ambition to go make something of their life while they die for attention.
hold on,
Tom. Driven. If they don't like it, then they're not required to comment or listen. They just hide behind their keyboards trying to find the ambition to go make something of their life while they die for attention.
Wow. Wow. I mean, Tom, damn. You stood flat-footed and did that. I mean, that wasn't even like what I consider a banger. But he stood flat-footed and gave out what he had to say, man. Shout out to you for that. I mean, how can you respond to that shit? Like, damn, that was a good track. Man, I gotta double check. I think this was 2018, I believe, if I'm going by the list. I think that date was 2018. But, man, Tom, another one. Ouch. But there was a few more. You guys gave me a few more where he went in on the industry, so I'm going to get to those. But man, oh man, Tom, boy, I don't understand death threats though. Like, why? Like, I just don't get that. I don't get what's wrong with speaking the truth. And if you're speaking your mind and it just so happens to be the truth and factual, then I mean, I think the other thing is sometimes you can, pull back the curtain, and it's like the Wizard of Oz, like the wizard's behind the curtain. Hold up, close that curtain. Like, no. But yeah, man, that exposure, man. He exposed them, and I was hoping that he was gonna drop some more names. I was eager for that. I was like, okay, dropping names. Let me hear some more. But I'm gonna hear the other tracks, and maybe he did it in there too. But man, Tom, you fearless, man. You are fearless. Salute to you for that, man. And we need more of that. We need more of that even now. And we got a lot of that. We're getting a lot more of that. Slowly but surely, we're getting a lot more truth speakers. So damn, yeah, shout out to you, Tom, for that. I really enjoyed that one. Didn't know what to expect with it. I thought it was going to be like I thought you was going to go in, and you did, but you stood flat-footed and did that. I'm proud of that. But man, that was good. So come on back with me again. I'm gonna keep on going down that Tom MacDonald rabbit hole, and just going through his music and reacting to it. And again, I'm gonna be reacting to him. I got some more stuff with Nova that I'm lining up. I got some dude named NF. Never heard of him, but I heard that he got skills and that he has a message as well. So I'm gonna get into that and see what he's talking about. I'm gonna be getting into some more with some of Dak's music and seeing what he's talking about. You guys have been giving me some songs to listen to and tell me where to start, so I'm gonna start at those. And Adam, I'm coming for your music, man. Adam Calhoun, I'm gonna be checking you out because I like your flow. I like your flow a lot. I'm gonna be getting more into this music by you and a lot more. So keep coming back. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like button, share the video, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel and drop me a comment below. I really appreciate that, and I love to hear from you. Tell me what you think about this track. If those death threats, I'm not shocked, but it don't make sense. I'm not surprised. When you speak the truth, they coming for you. So I'm just, hit that like button, share the video. I said it again. Go ahead and do that, and just smash that like button. It gets the video out. And the more people that gets exposed to Tom's music, the more aware people can become, if they just take a chance to just listen. Just listen to it. Like I said before, eat the meat and spit out the bones. You ain't got to like it, but just listen. Give it a shot. You don't know if you're going to like something until you like it. So come on back. And until then, this is your man MJ. WTF for real. Peace.